G'day and welcome back to our Polish secret weapon campaign in Hearts of Iron. So we are about to declare war on all the Baltic states. Declared war on Lithuania. We declare war... Usually causes zero tension. Cool. Declare war on them. And declare war on Estonia. So hopefully we can finish these three wars quickly enough to keep it under 50% so they can't join the Allies. None of them have been guaranteed, so we should be fine. They can't be guaranteed now, so we did all three at the same time. Alright, let's kick this down to speed 3 for a second. What we are going to want to do is get our cavalry to force them to capitulate as quickly as possible. Let's get this guy around here up to Riga. He's going to need to go to Tallinn. And this guy will go through Daugavpils to Tartu, and then send him directly over to Tallinn as well. Alright, now we're at war. Is it possible to do war economy? No. They're not going to have anywhere near enough factories. 40% of 36. I know I should be able to do that. It's less than 18. Probably 17 or 16. These guys have 10. They have 9. They have 9. So combined, we should be able to do that. But as it stands, it's not going to happen. So we'll just jump straight into partial mobilization, get rid of the malice to our military factory production speed. So partial mobilization, deterrence, Josef Haller and the export focus that we're going to keep, plus 2 constructions, makes that pretty damn fast. When's it finished? Next complete in 1 month. So they're going to be about 2 months each. And we're going to pump out some more military factories from these guys too, civilian factories. It'll be great. Alright, in the meantime, this horse we need to keep an eye on. He's going to go right between his men, head up to his capital, and then possibly have to go up there as well. So if we can hold everybody out of the way long enough, it should be nice and quick. I'm going to do it before tension gets to 50. Don't really see it being a problem. The other thing we'll need to do though is stop this guy attacking and make sure that we get as much of this territory as quickly as we can. So he's heading through both of these countries. Hey, there we go. So Lithuania's fallen. The problem here is how much this is going to grow. It goes up to 49.4. So let's take a look at the situation. We don't want them to capitulate until they capitulate. So let's pull these guys off. They will head up there. This guy will just be very careful not to let them... Actually, you know what? That's fine. No, we'll just keep an eye on it. It's going to turn off their thing, but it'd be easier if we just make sure nobody accidentally takes their capital. Alright, and while you're over here, get some of this stuff done. And, yep, you can kill them. That's reasonable. Alright, he's going to sit in the boats or something apparently, so you've got to make sure nobody steps into Riga. It's only worth 5 victory points, so they might capitulate anyway. That would not be good. Alright, these cavalry are on their way to Tallinn. Where our other cavalry are, but let's get this guy come around here to go up and get Tartu. Alright, nobody go to Riga. One of you is. No, you're not. Alright, they're all avoiding it for now. Not allowed to force them to capitulate. It's not Estonia, it's Latvia. Alright, it's looking fine. Alright, support weapons. We'll go slightly ahead of time to get the next one. Alright, he does have a guy there, so we'll know when we accidentally attack him. Now the other thing is, how are we going to handle getting both of these cities at the same time? you please stop attacking him? Thank you. Alright, looking good there. Have a quick look. Alright, Stonia is a lot further off. This guy can come and grab these. He's looking fine. He's trying to break out. Is not something we want to happen. So I'll just get this guy over. Something like that. Alright, take them. He's heading up. These guys grab that. Holy crap, we're over 50% anyway. Alright, forget it then. How did that sneak up? Soviet Union sent volunteers. Well, thanks for that, Soviet Union. As long as they don't join the Allies, we'll be fine. Alright, there's their capitulation. Latvia, we take all states. Done. Do not join the Allies, you bastard. Come on, everybody in. Get the extra angle. He is coming. No, he can't attack through there. Okay. Alright, finish that defense. We turn around. We take it. Alright, end of the day. It'll be done. There we go. So, Estonia. Take all states. End turn. Done. So, Minjamorja, unofficially, is now up in the Baltic. And, you know, I forgot to actually turn these guys on. They should have been doing that whole time. Oh well, let's get them sorted out with planes. No, you know what? We're just gonna... it's fine. Put them up. And instead, they will defend Eastern Poland from the Soviets, who will probably try and do nasty things to us eventually. But in the meantime, they're going to sit on this front line, and they're going to build up a bonus for taking everything over to Stalingrad and down along the river. Alright, if they ever declare war on us, go ahead and do that. Now, insufficient resources. We do need a lot more steel. The good thing is, we now have only 18, but sure, we've got more guys. We do need to pump this stuff out. We've got the manpower to spend on it. So, however much we need, we get from the Germans. Aluminium we need from the Germans. And that is all we're actually using. So, pretty decent. And we're still pumping out more as we go. Okay, in addition to that, get more from them. Warsaw, Lodz, Poznan, crap, not Danzig. Guinness, there, and there. That'll be good. And with 59 divisions and more on the way, we should, if it's necessary, be able to defend ourselves against the Russians for a while. Question is, would we want to attack them directly? They're going to have, what would that be, 180 divisions to our 60. Although, some of them will be split off over at Japan. Would probably be a mistake to attack them this early. Although, they're going to build up a lot faster than us. Double our military factories and almost double our civilian factories. Would be nice to have a crack at him. But yeah, we're way too weak. His actual divisions have artillery and everything as well. And ours are only very basic. Just infantry with recon. Which reminds me, we need to set these guys to make towed artillery at some point. And we've only got the Renaults. Not going to worry about anti-air. This is more important than the convoys. 7 and 15 What's that? Like 22, 10. Once we get down here, that's going to take one hell of a long time. Alright, well, we should be on speed 5, because we're not going to be doing anything for a bit. Okay, manpower. Getting from Polish militarism, volunteer only, we could switch out into limited conscription. See, extensive conscription that starts ruining your training time. So we'll go limited conscription at some point. Might actually be the next one we do, so we don't forget. Resources to market. Now, here's one of the interesting things. We have really no resources. We have little steel, but we have to import everything we need anyway. So we might benefit from going free trade. Why does that say 750? Weird. I've never actually switched down to this, but it would give us an extra 5% research time bonus and 5% more construction speed and factory output. So we'll consider that, but we'd be better off just doing, well, tank designer, and then these research guys, theorists and whatnot. Alright, straight to the additional research slot. So it's almost 38. We're going to start thinking about Danziger War. He's about to Anschluss Austria. Can modify government with the tank designer. Doing that before this tank thing's finished. Although, we're never going to make these. We're going to jump up to these light tanks. Start probably making the light SP artillery rather than the tanks themselves. Get the research bonus thing on that, and then push down towards 9TP around 1940. Should be while we're at war with Germany, so yeah, I don't think we're going to have production. We'll see how it all shakes out with the Allies though. And the other thing is, if we give up Danzig to avoid being crushed by Germany, we'll lose 2 military factories, civilian factory, and our only port. Actually, we have more up there now, don't we? Did they have any? Yeah, we got one more. Somewhere. Alright, into war artillery and the TKS. It is after 36, we go for the 70p. And with this guy, the land doctrine, we never got another one. Alright, 39. It's a bit too far ahead of time. Engineering, 38. Absolutely, go for computing machine. Insufficient aluminium and steel. Alright, Austria's Anschluss. Engine has fallen. I don't think we want to do this just yet. We are looking good on this, so I'll actually kick this up a bit. I want to keep it high so that we can't keep up with production. So 20 days at the moment. First one of these will finish a week and a bit. There's our additional research slot. So now we need to head down to this second one. We've got more than 50 factories, so we'll be able to do it. Get a decryption bonus. But first, not going to do atomic research. Industry, no. Alright, so this would be a good time to go ahead of time on that, but we'd rather get a bonus on it. It's a bit too early for these, but that is going to be important. So we'll go ahead of time for the extra 200% entrenchment. Alright, so what's this down to? 8 days, went up to 13. Once a big chunk of these finish, we'll be behind the times, so that should be okay with that many. Alright, support weapons. It's 39 for these. We're not going to do paratroopers because we never have air superiority. Could go ahead of time there. Could start working on heavies. Improved artillery, it's a bit far off. Land doctrine, no. Alright, we'll knock out one of the fighter ones. Alright, aluminium and steel, one of each. I guess that might be worth it now. Not overpaying by too much. Forgot to actually boost that. Or we can only trade for up to 44, yeah? But you're not going to actually let us do it. You are. Now it's working. Weird. Okay. Surplus of 2 will be gone pretty quickly. Well, this one will be right on. Then we'll have extra aluminium. Towed artillery. Alright, we're going to have to worry about tungsten. Tungsten, we have 0. Alright. We've only got 10 civilian factories left, so we probably won't buy that. We'll just make the artillery slowly. Alright, cyclometer. What did that give us? Encryption. Right, next one's the research on nuclear tech, and then we get down there. Probably going to do the nuclear tech early, mostly for the fact that you get the 2% research time bonus. See how we feel when the Germans do their thing. Army innovations and socialist realism. Remind me. Political power. Okay. Alright, what are you doing? Army innovations. So he's not doing Czechoslovakia yet. So the other thing is, we are going to be given Zaolzi when he does his Czechoslovakian thing. 2 unlocked slots, but it's kind of a useless province, really. More troops coming out, so we are actually massively ahead of time. Cool. Add another 5. Now we are only 5 days behind. Cool. Add another 5. Now we are 2 months behind. That's more reasonable. Got a year until the Germans want to destroy us. So modification here. The aircraft designer, we can go and do the light aircraft now to get better fighter speed and agility, but if there's anything else useful, we'll take that instead. I'm thinking the military theorist for land doctrine. And then after we've gotten additional research slot 2, we will want to go, where's, there, land doctrine. Alright, Soviets. We have 30, so he has less than double. Less than double on both. I think he must be producing civilian factories. Alright, he's got just crazy tons of troops now. Been pumping them out somehow. He's switched over to NKVD. He's demanding the Sudetenland. We fell behind at some point. Alright, Menkukwo is gone. And it might pay for us to change our conscription law soon. Alright, 41. That is way too far ahead of time. So we are going to be unable to make these. So we won't bother. We probably won't make tanks until we make these. What else can we do here? Yes. And the national focus is the extra research slot. Unfortunately, Poland doesn't have, what was it, not Backroom Backstabber, the other guy. The one that Germany always get. Has he used one? Fortification, cabinet, no he doesn't use any of them. It's weird. The guy that gives you the extra political power. Alright, we look roughly equal to him on the border at the moment. We're not going to assault him. We'll wait for a defensive war so that we can join the Allies, get the UK to protect us, hopefully. They'll be in a war with the Germans when they attack us. No, we're not going to let them attack us. We're going to give up Danzig. So he will ignore the East and probably declare war on France. UK will come in, be an allied war against the Axis. He'll have most of his men over here. And then because we won't have to fabricate a claim, we'll just join their war he'll have nothing ready on his border. It'll be great. Now we are running low on manpower. Only a month behind there now. Alright, no war this year. Zalzi is ours. Take around alliance. And we've got the Justrab. Hello, naval warmers are blue. Cool. 1940. That's too early. 38. We've done the 38 techs. That's 39. Industry's 39. Engineering is 38. Can't do that. Well, we can wait 8 days. Be well within our bonus time. 2, 1, 0. Alright, computing machine. Now, we use the bonus. Wow, that would be good. Yeah, screw it, we're going to go for that one. I was going to use the bonus on this, but we'll just do it now instead. Bonus on the extra research reduction is going to be the better way to go. Alright, don't care about that. Low manpower we'll sort out in a month. Here's our extra research slot. So, we want the land doctrine. After this is done, it will be within 30 days, so he can store up for the land doctrine. This guy then will go for encryption. 87 days is fine. No template for the towed artillery. Alright, must have finished another factory. Alright, 1 per week. But that'll come up, hopefully, to a decent speed. It does tell you, let's say it in there. Minus 75% for the lack of resources. So you know what? Nah, I'd rather just keep pumping out military factories. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon as we continue just expending all the manpower we can, getting ready for this eventual war. Alright, see you again soon.